Hi, this is Michael Sandoval from M.U.S.E, and we are here at the press line at the 2014 Los Angeles Film Festival for Cut Bank, starring Oliver Platt, Bruce Dern, John Malkovich. We have some great actors who are here. We're going to talk to everybody who's walking this line, tell you a little bit about the film. Very good work on Chef. Love the work you did.
Thank you so much.
Tell us a little bit about this role, about what you're playing in this film.
You know, playing sort of a guy who, on one level, is supposed to, his job is to come in and figure out what happened, and he's actually the only true outsider in the movie. It's something about something happens in a very, very small town where everybody knows each other, and as we discover, there are actually a lot of different truths. This guy actually, I don't think, funnily enough, is terribly interested in the truth. He wants to sort of rubber stamp it and get back home, so he can go watch a baseball game, frankly. Which is ironic because he's supposed to be the guy who really trying to figure out what's happening.
Right, exactly. So how was it working with this cast? Such a great cast.
Working with John Malkovich is I had a lot of my scenes with John, and that was one of the main reasons I wanted to do the movie. But it's just so well written. Really, really well written. Really, really great script.
Great.
I'm seeing it tonight for the first time. Have you seen it?
I have not seen it yet. We're going to be
so
seeing
we'll
it right
be
afterwards.
seeing it
One of your
together.
works come to the screen and be able to show it here at the LA Film Festival.
It's a dream come true. I'm incredibly honored. I'm incredibly, lucky. Like I was saying, I think fewer and fewer original screenplays these days are getting made. And yeah, it's just a wild ride. It's been a wild ride for a couple of years now, and it's very, very, very nice to see it come to the screen finally.
Cool. And what is that excitement to see these big name actors to be working on something you wrote?
It's completely surreal. It's completely surreal. Yeah, we took a visit to this set when they were shooting last year, and just seeing how they were speaking the lines that have been living in my head for so long. It was like walking into an alternate reality. But yeah.
So how does it feel to have your film being shown at the Los Angeles Film Festival?
Incredible. It feels great. I've dreamed of making a movie for many, many years. This is my first film, and to premiere it here is a real honor.
Great. Can you tell us a little bit about your film? What was it about?
It's called Cut Bank. We call it a Western Gothic noir. Set in Cut Bank, Montana, famous for having the world's largest penguin. It's a 27-foot tall statue that greets you when you come in. And we want to tell a story about a young man who feels trapped in this small town that's frozen in time, and about the terrible plan that he comes up with to make some quick money to get out of town.
Very good work on Boardwalk Empire. Love the show since its first day it came out. Tell us, how does it feel to be here at the LA Film Festival for this film?
I'm really glad to be invited. I'm glad the film was accepted into the festival. I think the source of the material, the writers, the actors, everything about it. I'm so excited to see how it came together. So,
is it going to be your first time seeing it?
Absolutely.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So, anything to look forward to this upcoming season of Boardwalk Empire?
Oh, I don't know. It's going to be a very different season than it's ever been. Wow. It's our final season, so. There will be all kinds of, I think, probably new characters, and hopefully most of the old favorites will be there as well. And I don't envy the writers. They've got a really difficult task ahead of themselves in trying to weave together this wonderful story that they've built for us thus far. So I'm excited to see what happens.
Cool. And what is your role in this film?
My character is called Derby Milton, and he's a guy who lives in Cut Bank, in the mountains. And he gets kind of woven into the plot in a kind of backwards way. And I'm anxious to see how it all came together.
Very cool. Very great work on Nebraska. I was wondering, what role are you playing in this film?
I play the mailman.
Oh, great. Great role. Tell us a little bit about how was it working with this great cast. You have Oliver Platt, John Malkovich. How was it working with them?
How was it working with them? Well, I don't really have any scenes with either one of them, but one of the things that draws you to a movie like this is Billy Bob and Malkovich and Oliver and Matt Shakman and Miss Rister, the producer. And it's Michael Stuhlberg plays a part I would have played when I was his age, probably very well. Because he's definitely a guy that lives out there beyond where the buses run. And that's what this movie's like. You know, it's strange, it's different, it's entertaining, and I needed a change of pace, you know.
Great.
And we didn't know at that time what we had with Nebraska. I'd finished it, but we didn't really know when I got the role. I hadn't been to Cannes yet to you know, its first exposure or anything. And it was at Cannes that we knew the people like Nebraska. We never knew before.
Great. Well, thank you very much, and congratulations on the movie coming out.
And Alexander Payne can make a movie, trust me.
Great. Thank you. If you like what you saw here today on M.U.S.E, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to our Twitter at SoCal M.U.S.E and on Facebook at SoCal M.U.S.E, where you can find us through all our social media. Look forward to seeing with you soon here at the 2014 Los Angeles Film Festival.